Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, it's Oprah, and if you're not, you know what time it is. Today's video is basically going to be a how-to video on like how to have straight A's, how to get those grades all the way skyrocketing, etc. First, I want to start off by saying thank you guys so much for 400 subscribers. I literally am so blessed by you guys for tuning into what I have to say and actually taking the time out of your day to listen to me and subscribe. Like, I can't thank you guys enough. Like, I literally love you guys so much. So I just wanted to kick off the video by saying that. And so basically in this video we're going to just talk about the things that I've done that have gotten me straight A's and the things that I am currently doing that are helping my grades like always be good, like how I'm able to have good grades. Sorry. So the first thing I want to talk about is kind of how to prioritize your time, and then also how to study, because I know when it comes to having good grades you need time to study, and sometimes it can get hard for us teens or even in middle school, etc., to like make that time. Say you're in sports or you work, to study and retain the information. So that's also for you guys too. So one thing that I do is when I get into a classroom, I always say this: turn off my phone. My phone is a really huge distraction in the house and even outside the house. Like, it's something that I struggle with. Like, I'm always on my phone, and sometimes that's why like I lack interacting with people sometimes or grasping things. But like over the couple of past years, I've been really good about setting like time to use my phone, when I use my phone, when's the right time, when's not, kind of prioritizing other things before that, prioritizing my phone. So focusing on what the teacher's saying kind of leads onto prioritizing your time. Also, don't worry about the background noise, because it's my parents. So prioritizing the time in your classroom. So say you're working a job, right, and you don't have enough time to come home and study, take the time in your school day to study. Like, whether you have a lunch or you have a study hall, use that time to study and kind of understand what's going on. So hold on guys. Okay, if you hear background noise, that's the vacuumer. Anyways, so yeah, setting time to like make sure that you're always not on your phone. Also listening to a teacher, taking notes, that's a big one that I recommend. But besides just taking notes, it's kind of the study time. So say you do have time to study after school. This is my routine that I do, like, to study after school. I do 30-15, and that's 30 minutes on, 15 minutes off. So 30 minutes straight studying, no phone. I power it off. I like find an isolated area, whether it's your living room, your room, basement, anywhere, literally anywhere. Find that isolated area where you can't talk to anyone, you don't get distracted, and study for 30 minutes constantly, and then take a 15-minute break where you can like check your phone, do stuff like that. That's how I study. Because another thing that your brain does, your brain needs to like not be overstimulated. When I get home, I'm not even gonna lie, like even right now I'm very overstimulated, which is like so many things are going on at one time that like my brain doesn't have time to calm down. So like making sure that you're not overstimulated can really help you like focus on what your task at hand. Like, it can help you focus to memorize terms, memorize dates, math, whatever it is. That's how I've always done it. So another major thing that I didn't really know was so beneficial, like I heard it so many times but I never like put it into practice, is getting sleep. I never used to get sleep at all. All of my freshman year, never got sleep. Like, it just never happened. But after I started like sleeping more, and I mean like in bed at 8 type of sleep, I have been able to like hear everything the teacher is saying, whatever. Like, I know sometimes you guys might like be in class and you're super tired, you're super sleepy, like you're not hearing anything the teacher is saying. I promise you, if you start working on your sleep schedule, it will help so much, like so much. And what I tell myself is I can talk to these people back in the morning. Like, I can text back whoever I need to text back in the morning. I can check my socials in the morning after I've woken up. After, like, I'll be on the phone the rest of the day anyways. So let me like prioritize my sleep. My sleep schedule, 8:30. 8:30 earliest, 9 o'clock latest. 8:30 to 9, I'm in bed sleeping. gone. Like being able to sleep, because when you sleep you have rest, and you have rest you're focused, and you want to be focused in school, and it always starts with sleep. Now another thing is eating in the morning. I don't eat in the morning. I just don't have an appetite to eat in the morning, but sometimes it does catch up with me in the school day, and I don't like when it catches up with me. So being able to also eat, carry snacks, or like carry a lunch, or even just put a little bit in your stomach in the morning. I have started, like, my dad makes these like protein shakes in the morning. Well, not in the morning, but he makes them like a night before for me, because also I have like sports after school, so I kind of want to stay full. So he makes these shakes for me. I drink it in the morning, and being hungry is almost equivalent to being sleepy in a class. Like, you're not focusing at all to what the teacher is saying, you're not retaining anything the teacher is saying, whatever. So making sure you sleep so you can stay focused, eat so you don't get distracted, you don't like keep constantly thinking about your hunger, how hungry you are, how much food you want, because that will distract you from what the teacher is also saying. Another thing that's helped, of course, taking notes and then prioritizing, like making sure that you prioritize your assignments. That contributes to straight A's, and I say that because quality over quantity. You're gonna get a lot of work, but you don't want to just finish a bunch of work today and get F's on all of them. So it's always gonna be quality over quantity. If you're given a presentation that's due in a month, do 5 minutes of it every single day. You will be done with that presentation like halfway through the month being over. You will be able to recite it, you will be able to get. Teachers know quality work. Teachers know when your work is sufficient, when you put time into it, how much time did you put into the work. So that also goes with, if an assignment is due Monday, assignment is due Friday, how do you prioritize it? Of course you're gonna do the Monday assignment, but then the Friday assignment, work on it day by day by day before you get to Friday. Don't just wait till Friday then finish the work. Homework assignments play a big part in your overall grade. People might say, oh, it only counts for 4% or 7% or 10%. It adds up. By the end of the semester, you can see how much percent your homework gives, your quiz give, and your test give. If you do the homework, you'll understand the quiz, because the homework pertains to the questions on the quiz, and then the quiz is basically the test. So you'll be perfectly fine when you get to the test if you do the homework. So making sure you actually do your homework. I don't understand why some people don't do their homework, but some people really don't. So if you're one of those people, start doing it. Please start, because you will have good grades if you do your homework, because it's basically everything that's on a quiz. Most teachers, because I did have a teacher that did not really talk about what was on the test. Like they would talk about like the material, but not exactly what would be on the test. So say you do have teachers like that, I say search up the unit that you're on a Quizlet and review. Just review, and then have flashcards. I do flashcards sometimes. I'm more of a note taker than read it, recite it. Like, I'll write down the notes and then I'll read it. Okay, this is this, and this is how you do it. And I'll do practice problems. Practice problems are amazing for math, for chemistry, for biology, basically anything that's problem solving units. History, not so much. English, really not so much, unless it depends like what type of English you're on, like film or lit. It really depends, but like for most problem solving classes, practice problems help. I do those a lot. And then another big one is asking questions in class. Teachers really do appreciate when you ask questions and also contribute to what the teacher is saying. Like, say a teacher's asking a question, like raising your hand, answering it, kind of getting engaged and involved really does help, because teachers like want you to be involved in the class. They want you to, you know, participate. So participation also helps. And if your class has participation points, that's the way to earn extra credit. Extra credit, if there's extra credit, take it, grab it, don't even look back, don't even think twice, because extra credit will really boost you. Say you get like a C on an assignment and you do an extra credit, you can boost your grade automatically off of that, and you'll have a higher advantage because you did the extra credit, which is an extra point to your overall grade, instead of someone who say has an A and didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I used to do extra credit. I remember there was actually a time I was at 109% in my math class. It was off of extra credit. So extra credit is really beneficial and it'll really get you up there. You can even do study sessions. Like, hello guys, let's make this fun. I know studying isn't fun, it's really boring, but like even studying with friends, I've done study sessions at the library It's really fun. I really like being in the library. I think you guys should try it out too. It's really quiet and it's aesthetic, and I feel like when I'm in an aesthetic environment I tend to do better. So I say also like find an environment that's aesthetically pleasing for you, and a library is one of them. Studying basically anywhere. Sometimes I used to study outside, like on my porch. Finding like somewhere that's calm like relieves you. And then going back to the issue of studying at home, when you get home, guys, give like yourself an hour or hour and a half to just taking a break. Like, don't do your homework when you get home right away. You're not gonna focus, you're not gonna understand what you're doing. Just sit down, look at your phone, watch one episode of a Netflix show, take deep breaths, grab your water, and then focus. You need to let your brain unstimulate, because your brain is probably already very overstimulated from school. Now, switching over to people that work and people that like are in sports. I'm in a sport and I don't leave till 5:15, and that's really late for me. I get really upset sometimes because like, how am I gonna get things done? So I wake up at 5:30ish and I come back home at 5:15. So from 5:15, when I get home, ideally like 6 o'clock to 7:30 is the time that I do my homework, and then I go and then I do my shower, everything, and then go to bed. So kind of figure out what time you want to be at bed, okay? Like figure out what time you're aiming for and put your schedule around that, which also leads on to like, say you've been going to bed at 12 and you want to start sleeping more. You can't just boom automatically sleep at like 8. You need to like reduce slowly. So start with 30 minutes less, 30 minutes less, 30 minutes less. You will eventually gradually be able to get to that 8 o'clock time, because your body will automatically get tired at that hour. Like for me, at 9 o'clock I am literally like ready to go to bed. Like I'm so tired, I'm so irritated, whatever. So kind of figuring that out and prioritizing that. Those are kind of my tips and tricks to getting straight A's. It comes with sleep, it comes with staying focused in class, eating right, sleeping right, studying, prioritizing your time, not procrastinating, stuff like that. So that's kind of the end of this video, guys. Like, any questions, I will literally comment, like just comment down your question and I'll answer it all. So that's kind of the end of this video, guys, and thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys, and thank you so much again for 400 subscribers. I love you guys so much, and comment down below, like I said, any questions. I feel like I restated that, but like any questions, any YouTube video ideas, because I'm always open to all of it, and I love you guys so much.